Children are our future. Hi, I'm Robert William. In 2008, following the President's visit to Africa, I had an unprecedented opportunity. The White House, Office of Faith-Based and Community Initiatives, invited me to attend their conference on African health initiatives in Zambia, Central Africa. This invitation had great significance for me because not only did the conference focus on HIV/AIDS, but also on the President's malaria initiative. This dreaded disease has killed thousands all over Africa. I myself almost lost my life at one point when I suffered from malaria in Livingstone, Zambia, where I lived 30 years ago. And that's why I'm passionate about doing anything to help eradicate this dreaded disease. At the conference, which was opened by the First Lady of Zambia, I had the opportunity to meet the U.S. Ambassador to Zambia, the Director of the White House Office of Faith-Based and Community Initiatives, and leaders of faith-based organizations in Zambia. I also had the unique privilege and honor of meeting the founding father of the nation of Zambia and Zambia's first president, His Excellency Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. The highlight of my visit to Zambia was my visit to an orphanage and school in the town of Livingstone. The orphanage and school is run by Ebenezer Child Care Trust. The story of how this orphanage got started is amazing. Ebenezer Child Care Trust provides food and elementary education for over 280 children. These are children whose one or both parents have died from HIV/AIDS. The government of Zambia has recently provided some land for the orphanage to establish a permanent home for them in Livingstone. The vision of Ebenezer Child Care Trust includes building a high school, a vocational skills center, and a medical center with nursing care that will serve the people of Zambia. Come journey with me to what I consider my home in Africa, Livingstone, Zambia, the home of the mighty Victoria Falls.
To me, this is the story of our children's lives. So this is Uncle Robert.
Hello.
Say hello, Uncle Robert.
Hello, Uncle Robert.
You want to go and show them where you sleep? Yes. Yeah?
Okay.
Go take Uncle Robert.
Thank you. Where do you sleep? You sleep up there? You like it up there?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Wow. And there are the mosquito nets. You all put mosquito nets at night?
Yes.
They're not so much cared about from where they're coming from. Others have not been in school for a long time.
When I got this building, it was a warehouse. There was grease and dirt and oil everywhere. So that's the state I got this building in. The walls were broken. You could see through to the next yard. What got into my spirit is, as the building is restored, children's lives will be also restored in the same way.
Hi.
These children are very broken. They feel very rejected. They feel in so much in despair. And the scriptures that God gave me to put on the wall to say, I have a good plan for them. Even in that broken and hopeless situation, God is speaking to them. I have a very good plan for you. Just seek me and I will show you that great plan. That God is able to bring the broken pieces and mend them together again. Never mind how broken up we are, God is able to make a beautiful picture out of our lives.
Oh my soul, rise up and praise the Lord. Oh my soul, rise up and praise the Lord.
Whenever a child isn't coming to school, we really pay particular attention. We go to find out, and on many occasions, we have found out that the child is either sick or the surviving parent has actually passed away. So that's the reason why the child doesn't come. And some of them we found that their parents are very, very sick. So as a school with our very few resources, we put up some resources together to give them some food just for their sustenance. Some of them, the children were being used to work, to sell some vegetables, to sell some tomatoes. So we seen that to be hindering their education. So what we did was to supply them with food to see if the child is going to continue to come to school. And we've seen that to be very effective. Those ones are coming to school and they're doing very, very well at the moment.
These children come from very desperate homes where they have nothing to eat. When they put you on the HEPS program, and HEPS is only for children in dire need. And so they also help the households. So every month they bring a bag of maize to be given to all these old grandmothers or aunties who are dying of AIDS. So not only the children getting the meal, the grandmother or the auntie also gets a 50 kg bag of maize, which is a great help for them.
Oh,
Every month.
so the household where the child comes
from
gets a bag
gets a bag
every month.
every month.
Who does the decorations? I see the paintings on the wall.
A team from ORU.
A team from ORU came.
ORU came and they did all this painting.
Students or
Art students.
art students?
Art students.
How long did they spend here?
They spent about 3 weeks.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's all. And so they just, I had the building painted up and they did all the artwork.
Wow.
Because you see, the building looked so grey and so broken up. And I'm bringing children from the dumps of despair, and you don't want them to come to grey walls.
Yeah.
So, you know, I felt it in my spirit that we need a lot of color, a lot of brightness to give, you know, to lift up their spirits. These 3 are new classrooms, which I'm still doing when the school closes on Friday.
Okay.
We are lifting up this roof and putting proper windows and making it with ceiling and fans. And
What happens, sister, when it rains? Since I see it's just a wire mesh.
Yeah, that's what we are putting new windows and glasses.
Okay, you're going to put that.
Yeah, we are going to do it up. If we can buy this building opposite us, then we can have a very good secondary school here. There are so many grade 7 dropouts who are orphans on the streets, who are not in the school, but they are roaming the streets with nothing to do, living wasteful lives on drugs and alcohol because of their despair. And so all those children, many of them, they come here. Even the grandmothers come and ask me, don't you have a secondary school? What's going to happen when our grade 7 children finish education? Are they going to square one, back to square one? Is there a future plan? Both properties are for sale, and we are in prayer. The children are laying claim for these properties because it's also for admin purposes. It makes it very easy when everything is
Have
in
it all
one
together.
block all together.
What's your name?
Abednego.
Abednego.
Yes.
And yours?
Patrick.
As I left
Okay.
Zambia, I thought about the children who have been rescued from the streets and whose lives have been scarred by malaria and HIV/AIDS. It is my hope and vision that we can, as a community in America, reach out to the community in Zambia and make a difference in the lives of these children and give them hope for tomorrow.